Now, an 84-year-old Londoner is preparing to cross the Atlantic on a plastic raft. Some of you may recognise Anthony Smith, who was a presenter on Tomorrow's World in the 1960s. He's also an acclaimed science writer. 5 years ago, he put an advert in the paper looking for shipmates. It read, and I quote, "Fancy rafting across the Atlantic. Famous traveller requires 3 crew. Must be OAP. Serious adventurers only." Well, you can see the advert there, and I'm very pleased to say that Anthony is with me. So, key question, did you find the 3 OAPs?
Oh, we find lots and lots of people. They came in, didn't necessarily have right qualifications. Anybody who said they had a good sense of humour, somehow I didn't like, to cross them off. The man who said he was an army cook for 10 years, I didn't feel he was right either. But we've now settled down, and it's quite interesting the people they've got. They rather appointed themselves by being interesting and helpful. One currently lives in the Virgin Islands, one lives in Canada, and one's down the road at Oxford. So we know them, but we don't know each other too well. So
and they're all younger than you.
Hmm?
And they're all younger than you.
Yes, so I'm boss. Yes.
OK, so to the journey itself. So when are you leaving and how long will it take?
We're leaving the first week of January, after Christmas, and we don't know how long it'll take, but about 60 days, plus or minus about, well, I think it'll be plus, probably, perhaps 80 days maximum.
Now, we can see pictures on the screen. Now, are you, Anthony, can I ask you, are you one of those people that always needs a challenge? At the age of 84, have you never thought, do you know what, it's time to take it easy now?
No, I don't think that. I mean, what's very easy to do when you're 84 is to be bored. The phone doesn't ring, it doesn't come up with nice suggestions as the BBC used to do to me, you know, why did you go to Antarctica or something like that. That doesn't happen any longer. And I don't really like pruning the roses. I don't really like attending to the church roof fund and going to the supermarket on a day when there's less crowded. No, so you've got to have some project. And a raft seemed ideal. It's the right pace.
It's certainly a project. 60 days at sea on a primitive raft, if you like. It is a tough challenge. Is there something to be said for experience?
You mean, am I better now than I was when I was 20? Yeah, I think you're less likely to be foolish. With the Kontiki raft, they used to swim by the side. And that's the sort of dotty thing that somebody in their 20s does, because then the raft's suddenly going faster than you, and so panic, how do you get them back on board? I'm not going swimming.
Well, you have got experience of navigation, because people may not know that you were the first Briton to cross the Alps in a gas balloon.
Yeah, we don't have to do any steering there. Yes, here we are. That's the north wall of the Eiger.
You have to get back, though.
Right. Yes, and anyway, you land when it comes a bit flatter. Yeah, I've done lots of odd things, projects I call them. I used to have a job and then retired when I was on the grand old age of 35, and since that time it's been projects. And
can I just ask you, before we go, the latest project that you're embarking on, what's your biggest concern? Do you have any?
I think the biggest concern, the other people throw me overboard. But I don't really have any concern. I think it'd just be nice. It's far, far better than a cruise, for example. I have lots of concern about that. No, we're just going to get the other side and I'll meet you afterwards.
Now I've got can you promise me that when you guys get back, you will come back and tell us all about it?
That's a very easy promise. Yes, yes, yes.
Anthony Smith, thank you very much indeed, and best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.